Up, 2, 3, 4. Good, you guys. How do we feel? Do we need more of a stretch, or are we good to go? So are we good? Are we ready, or do we need like a little bit more of a stretch? Hello? You guys? Hello? Are we tired? What's going on? Do you guys speak, or? Hello, Earth 2 class. Are you guys awake? What's going on? Can you speak? Yes. Yes, you can speak, or yes, you want to warm up more, or yes, you are ready to go. What is it? Okay, I'm making the decision. Class is over. Today marks 2 years since I officially decided I wanted to pursue theater and dance as my career. And if you're new here, let's rewind and I will start from the beginning. In 2023, I graduated college with my bachelor's in speech pathology, and I was going to go to grad school for speech pathology, and I was already committed, but I did book a summer stock right after I graduated. So I went to Georgia, did SpongeBob and Spamalot the musical, and it was the most fun I've ever had. And I was like, wait, should I do this as a career? No, you're already committed to grad school. So I went to grad school for a day, had a whole meltdown, and left. You just made the decision to not do grad school. So we are going to try to pursue theater. I hope I'm making the right choice. I'm really scared. I moved into grad school on a Thursday night, and I was home by Saturday daytime. And by that Monday, I was already in New York, going to auditions, not knowing what I was doing at all. I was showing up auditioning because I was like, I made the biggest change of my life, not knowing anything. You need to go and get your butt an audition. And that week, I went to the audition that changed my life. I went to the Grinch audition, and I booked it on that Thursday. Literally, all of this happened in a week, and I knew it was a sign that I was supposed to be doing this, and I was so grateful that everything worked out the way it did, because I knew I was meant to be here. When I got back from tour, I threw myself back into auditioning, and I was auditioning, and then... Auditioning's really fun when you wait all day for me in the morning to get seen, and you finally get seen at 4 p.m. and you're front center doing the dance, and you dislocate your knee. Little did I know, I did not dislocate my knee. I tore my ACL and my meniscus. I got surgery 3 weeks later, and I was out of dance for a year. I got surgery, I was starting completely over, and this was one of the worst things to ever happen to me as a dancer. My body's my instrument, regardless of the fact that this was my career. Dance was everything to me, and this was horrible. 3 weeks later, my ACL got infected, like as if I needed any more. Got infected, I had a second surgery. After that, then finally I was on the uphill recovery. Although it was a long recovery, I worked so hard. I was going to PT 3 times a week. Once I was cleared to go to the gym, I did that. I even went to my dance studio and took ballet classes and modified everything. But the cool thing about this whole experience was that I never once regretted my decision to leave grad school, and that's when I knew I made the right decision. I worked all year to get strong enough to come back to go on tour with the Grinch, and I was able to do it. Luckily, I knew exactly what the choreography was going to be, so I prepared my body all year. And after the second round of Grinch, I was ready to start going to auditions again. So once I got back in January 2025, I started doing the thing. I was super careful in auditions, but I was just so grateful to be back in the room. I did my first audition post ACL surgery. I'm so proud of myself. I don't care if I get cut. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I felt good about it, and I'm so proud of myself. First dance audition, and cheers to many more. I didn't see much success early on this past audition season, only because I was still recovering, but it was a huge win for me to just put myself back into the space that took me out of it, because I tore my ACL in an audition. Then in April, I auditioned for Maddie, a New Musical, and I booked my first off-Broadway show, which was so exciting. Over the past year, I really honed in on voice lessons because I wasn't able to dance. So by working on my voice a lot more, I was able to book a role that was actually a principal. So I was Sally in Maddie, a New Musical, which was such a fun experience to actually get to play a character and tell a story, and put myself out there as an actor, because I'm very used to just being in an ensemble, which I love so much. I love being in an ensemble, but this pushed me in a different way, and I was really grateful for that experience. Now I am still training, I am still auditioning, and who knows what's gonna come when, but it was really great, honestly, that I didn't book a show for the course of this summer because it allowed me to do smaller gigs. It allowed me to go to auditions that there weren't as many people at, and it allowed me to train in the way that I wasn't able to the past 2 summers. So this was the first summer I was actually able to go and just take class as an actor. I also got to do a demo recording for a new musical, so exciting things are going on. But all of that to say, I had absolutely no idea what the trajectory of these past 2 years would be, but I'm really grateful for everything, and I can't wait to see what's next. Yay, pool day! Okay, what games do you want to play? I want a tan. Come on, you don't want to play any games? No, I don't want to play a game. I want a tan. What if we do a handstand competition? Ready? Okay, your turn. No, I want a tan. Okay, what about let's see who can hold their breath the longest. Ready? Hey, you didn't do it. Do you not want to hold your breath? Do you not want to play a game? No, I want to tan. Okay, why don't we see who can swim across the pool and back the fastest? That's gonna be fun. Come on. No, I want a tan. Why do you even come in the pool if you don't want to play games? Do you not want to have fun in the pool? This for me is fun. Tanning is fun? How old are you? Oh my god, if you don't want to play mermaids with me, we should probably just go back inside because I don't want to play this game anymore. Yay, pool day! Okay, what games do you want to play? I want a tan. Come on, you don't want to play any games? No, I don't want to play a game. I want a tan. What if we do a handstand competition? Ready? Okay, your turn. No, I want a tan. Okay, what about let's see who can hold their breath the longest. Ready? Hey, you didn't do it. Do you not want to hold your breath? Do you not want to play a game? No, I want to tan. Okay, why don't we see who can swim across the pool and back the fastest? That's gonna be fun. Come on. No, I want a tan. Why do you even come in the pool if you don't want to play games? Do you not want to have fun in the pool? This for me is fun. Tanning is fun? How old are you? Oh my god, if you don't want to play mermaids with me, we should probably just go back inside because I don't want to play this game anymore. You go shoulder, shoulder, head, and then around, and then pick your pose, whatever you guys want. We want to really just see who you are in this pose. We're not looking for anything crazy. Literally just like a little bevel and a hip, up, a point, whatever makes you feel you, but do whatever you guys want. All right, good luck. Dancers, one thing that I do ask is that we try to stay in the world of the dance and the world of the story. So maybe doing a crazy pose might not fit into the story. So just keep that in mind and try to keep into the nature of the dance. Okay, let's try that again. Group one.